So wherever we have plants, we just pull back the straw and find. Once we've hit soil, we know we've gone too far. We've already done this section, so let's do that section there. Push it all that way, Marcus. Please don't kick, okay?
Sorry.
That's not... Okay, this is why I said go in rows, because you're totally missing a row.
Sorry.
You can see a potato poking out of the ground there.
That one's two.
Okay.
That's that one's a side of that.
Here.
I think I'm giving you the chair. A handful of. I think the rest of them are all. And were these? Are these like pink ones?
Yeah, and I can't remember what they're called.
No, but like were these in like a rainbow variety?
No, I got these specific. Here we go. It's like little eggs. Oh, lots of them. That was a good producer, this one. Oh, and we had a grub eating that one. Whoops. Wow. Whoops. Missed. Awesome. Let's move this out of the way. Got a potato plant here. I'll do it, love. There we go. And again, something's been chewing on them. So this is what we're up against. Another one that's been chewed.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
We still have to wash all those out.
But actually, don't wash them. You just want to let them dry.
I thought it was like just
No,
spray
because if
them.
you wash them, then you wash the stuff that's protecting them off.
Yeah, the dirt.
You want to let them cure for a bit.
The dirt protects them.
Does it? No.
This one looks like an apple, Mom, doesn't it? Looks like a little apple the way it's got like the stem and everything. Best potato harvesting we've had ever. I'm gonna go grab another milk crate. By the time I'll be back out, it will be full. I'm gonna get some water. And I'll come back with some milk crate.
Yeah. It's for Cleo to wear during hunting season.
Or Everest.
Or Everest, yeah.
Wow. Can't believe that.
Can't believe what?
How many potatoes?
And we still have another 2 rows yet, and what we planted in between the peas.
Yeah, like that's a whole milk crate full of just pink tomatoes. Wait, we still have some in between the peas, like the
Yeah, I don't know how successful we were there, but yeah. So we grew Norland and Kennebec. I think so. Those are the two varieties that we grew. I'd have to check. There was a few other varieties we wanted to grow, but because of the potato issues, you couldn't get seed potatoes shipped in from the East Coast because of whatever disease that potatoes can carry. So there were a bunch of potato seeds that weren't available to anyone who lived outside the East Coast. So I got what was available, and Kennebec, which is these ones, and these ones are the Norlands. So our soil here that I planted is clay. The only amendments we made to it was adding pigs to it last year. So the pigs roughed it up a little and pooped on it, but other than that, it is clay. If it was not protected, this would be like a concrete pad. So what I did was I laid out a base layer of straw, put my potatoes in, and then mounded straw around and let them be. I never once watered them. I never once checked on them. Once we started noticing the dogs digging in the potato beds, we knew that we had a mouse or a vole problem. We've always known. We always see little things bit and chewed, but I didn't know how bad the problem was going to be, and just thought we should come in here and clean up. And I'm glad we did, because a lot of the potatoes that we are dealing with are very, very big. So I don't know what a crate is worth as for size, but we'll find out. So now we're just going to let all of these dry off. We're going to put them in our lean-to area, spread them out. Oops, ding that one. Spread them out, let them dry, and then once they're dry, we'll just brush off the dirt, and then we'll find a dry space to store them, probably a friend's garage. Whichever ones that might have, we have some that were bit on. Can't seem to find them now. We have some that were obviously chewed on, and those ones, we first started just tossing them, but then we had some really nice potatoes that were chewed on. So those ones we'll cut off the ends and we'll use up right aways. And yeah, so the ones that I grew in between our pea trellises weren't ones that I had bought. It was actually Canadian Tire that was throwing them out, seed potatoes, and they were perfectly good. There was nothing wrong with them. They just, people weren't buying them. I don't know, because it was still the season for potato seeds. So I think I grabbed 3 or 4 bags because they were just going to toss them. So I asked them if I could take them. So I haven't checked on those ones, but we'll do those ones another time. For now, 3 milk crates is pretty good, considering we don't have a place to store them. Eventually we would like to grow a heck of a lot more potatoes, because obviously we can grow them well. So, and the nice thing about the straw is, compared to mud, I mean, they're clean. Last year and the year before, we grew in feed sacks. Feed sacks I really like because you just dump them out. They do require, the feed sacks do require a lot of water, and they dry out faster. The nice thing with the straw is the plant stayed wet, and like I said, we never watered. But with straw you can have a lot of pests, because little rodents and stuff can burrow through them. But I love how clean they are. So we'll probably continue to do straw, especially when you can get straw bales for cheap. And all of this extra stuff will all be composted. So basically, where we have our potato beds, we will be building, or I will be building, raised beds from offcuts from our wood mill, and then we will put cardboard down and we will toss all of this stuff into the bed, and then I will top it with soil. So putting potatoes here was to help also break down the ground and build up some extra much needed compost. So anyways, this was our planting potatoes in straw and our potato harvest thus far.